Hi foodies, here I am at our Encounter Bay house and I am doing some taste tests with you. Excuse, that's the dog drinking. We are babysitting my brother's dog. He's a huge Rhodesian Ridgeback, so you'll be hearing him walk around. You'll hear click, 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 clip, clop. I'm going to put my glasses on because I can't see you. Oh, I can't see anything because these are dirty as well. So that's always good. No, I might leave them off. Gelista Gelati brought out their new flavours. Just brought out their new flavours on Monday, and I have them. Haha. And I have to admit, this is not the first impressions. If you follow me on Instagram, which is at onlyifitsgood_, you will see that I've done first impressions already in my stories. But what this is a more in-depth discussion about the new flavours. Now, I'm going to tell you what the new flavours are. We've got, if you can see that, I don't know how well you can see it, it is lemon myrtle and macadamia. Lemon myrtle macadamia with toasted coconut. Peanut butter and chocolate caramel swirl. Why is it? Shouldn't be the other way around, should it? Maybe I need to do something. And this one is apple and guava with salted white chocolate. And the lucky last, which is my favourite, is coffee and cardamom with mocha swirl. Come on, focus. All right. Now, I'm going to try each one of them with you and talk about each flavour in depth. Now, I'm going to leave my favourite till last. I might put them back in here so they don't melt. So I might just... We're going to start off with everyone's favourite. Wait a minute. No, I'm going to start with lemon myrtle because that is not as strong. We're going to do the lemon myrtle and we're going to do the apple and guava as the first flavours. And we're putting them back in the Gelista Gelati cooler bags. Pretty snazzy cooler bags, I reckon. I'm putting them back in there and I'm going to try this. As you can see when I open it, I have had some. So I'm going to try it now. Now, this is lemon myrtle. The flavours, I mean, not the flavours because we'll talk about that later. The smell, it's lemon, but it's a lemon floral smell and I quite like that. You don't smell the toasted coconut. So okay. Okay, that's the dog again. He does that. There's coconut bits in it, like the bits of coconut. And I find the nuttiness of the macadamia and the coconut is an aftertaste. At the forefront is the lemon myrtle, and it does taste like lemon myrtle. Oh yeah, there's macadamia. And there's the dog. You're going to hear the dog, and I'm sorry, you're also going to hear the neighbour. He has decided to circular saw some things, I don't know. I like the florally aftertaste with the nutty. Oh, here you go. It's a big chunk of macadamia. Right, while I'm going through that. Very subtle. Very subtle and very nice. This is this is what I'd call a gentle flavour, a very subtle flavour, a very, it's a sort of, I call it a ladylike. Okay, if I had to do, I call it a ladylike flavour, a ladylike sort of. It's from this would be one that wouldn't be like at a high tea. Like if you had a high tea and you had in the high tea little scoops of ice cream for whatever reason, and you didn't want vanilla or you didn't want a vanilla ice cream, I'd go for the lemon myrtle. It's subtle and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful flavour. So we'll put that one away. The next one is the apple and guava with the salted white chocolate. Now this is quite interesting. Because the salted white chocolate is actually, because I've actually got, see there, that's the salted white. It's actually white chocolate on the jar. It's stuck to the jar, so it's not in the ice cream. The ice cream itself, as you've seen, as a lot has been eaten, is in the middle. So I'll do that by itself. I'll try it by itself. And this is a sorbet, pretty much like their blood orange, which is one of my favourites. This one's a sorbet. The guava flavour is quite prominent, which is nice. Now, I'm going to get some of the salted, you can see there, the salted white chocolate. I love that. If you've never had salted white chocolate, you're missing out. I love the yin and yang. I can't stop eating it because I love the saltiness and the sweetness. I love yin and yang flavours. That is so insane. What I would do, anything, because I love the salted white chocolate so much, I want more salted white chocolate in here. I can't stop eating it. Because the apple and the guava sorbet melts, and what you've got left is in your mouth is the salted white chocolate, because that takes a while to melt. So while it's still in your mouth, you can always pick up another piece, another spoonful while that's melting. That's just genius. That's just genius. So I'll put that back in because it's already started melting. Tell you now, I've had to have a lot of self-control not to finish these off before the weekend. I got them on Monday, so I had to try and not eat them because I wanted to record this video. Okay, the second to last one I'm going to have is the peanut butter with chocolate and caramel swirl. Now, you might not see the swirl anymore. You won't. It was a double swirl, and from what I know, they were the first ice cream company to do a double swirl, and it was impressive. It looked impressive when I opened it. Sorry you missed it. If you went to my store, it's on my stories, you would have seen it. So I'm going to have a mouthful of this one. Oh my God. This is rich. This is for those that love the chocolate and caramel. And just add peanut butter to that and you've got like a very rich dessert ice cream. I am a peanut butter and chocolate lover, and peanut butter and chocolate. I'm not a big chocolate lover itself. It has to be choc mint or choc with something. I have to be in the mood for chocolate. Sorry, I know that sounds weird. It's something for a lot of people. Okay, and lucky last is I've left my favourite till last. And that is, now, I can see a lot of people not liking this one because cardamom generally isn't a spice that I've seen in an ice cream. It's coffee and cardamom with a mocha swirl. See a bit of a swirl there. And purposely, I haven't eaten too much of it, see? When you open this, you can smell the cardamom straight out. To me, like someone said to me that cardamom, there's a lot of cardamom and it's overwhelming. I think that's subjective. Whether you like cardamom, you don't like cardamom. I do. I love cardamom. Okay, I've got some of the mocha swirl in there. There you go. I love this. It's elegant. It's sophisticated. It's a sophisticated ice cream. It's an ice cream that you would serve as a dessert in any. It's, you know how some people, when you go to a dinner party and my lips just come off. Sorry about that. And you don't expect to be served ice cream because that's just too pedestrian. If I was served this, I'd be happy. You know, you could even serve like a scoop of this with some shortbread biscuits, especially at Christmas coming and people coming over. I mean, this is the perfect Christmas, in my opinion, Christmas ice cream. You can serve it with friends come over with some homemade shortbread on the side. That would be perfect. Or you could this is my favorite. No, it's not everybody's favorite, but and no, a lot of people, some don't like it. I love it. I love this one. Coffee and cardamom with mocha swirl. Look, if you like cardamom, if you like coffee, you like ice cream that's a little bit different and a little bit not vanilla. Pardon the pun. I definitely pick this one from Gelista Gelati. Yum. And like I said, it's my favourite. It's got coffee. Yum. I love coffee. I'm just going to have one more and then I'll just... I love that you got coffee rolling on your tongue, but in your nose, because cardamom is quite fragrant, you got the cardamom coming up through your nose. Not literally, but the smell is coming up through your nose. It's just, well, that's my favourite, and that's my take on my reviews, rather my thoughts on all four of them. It's more long-winded than my first impressions, but I just felt that whoops, sorry about that, I hit the table. I just felt that I needed to talk to you a bit more in depth about these brand new flavours from Gelista Gelati. If you don't know, Gelista Gelati is an Australian ice cream, or South Australian is to be, in fact. But it's an Australian product. It is a restaurant quality ice cream, I would say, available for consumers. It's got those beautiful jars. You can reuse those jars as well. I reuse the jars. They're beautiful jars. Yes, it's plastic jars, but they're beautiful. And I love the new flavors. Like I've said, the lemon myrtle is very ladylike. I know it's not the right thing anymore to say it's ladylike, but it is. It reminds me of a high tea ice cream. You know, if you don't want to serve vanilla, lemon myrtle, you know, just to be a little bit different. But the cardamom, my favourite. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to finish now, and my lipstick's all come off. It looks really bad. And I'm going to go. I want to take my makeup off and just relax. Love you all so much. I'll talk to you next time. Thank you for watching. Remember, subscribe and like, and then go to my Instagram and follow. Love you all so much. Bye. Bye.